Good morning, everyone. It is day 16. It is Sunday, the 28th of April. So it was a good night, except for the guy that was pitched his tent 10 feet from me and was snoring. And apparently somebody thought it would be a good idea to bring a baby up here in camp. So it was crying at 8, 11, midnight, 2, and then when I got up at 4:15 or so. It's 6 o'clock right now, and I've been hiking for just about 15 minutes. So I got out at 5:45. I'm pretty happy with that. And the reason, my original plan was to wake up at 3 and hike in the dark for a couple hours. But I realized yesterday afternoon with the blowdowns and the snow, I keep losing the trail and kept having to look it up. So I thought it'd be easier to do it at daybreak. So I'm pretty happy with the time that I got out. And I have lost the trail 3 times already. And again, I've only been hiking for 15 minutes. So it's not very well marked. In fact, I took a picture of a sign that says nothing about the PCT, and I was going to go the wrong way on that one too. So just having to really pay attention to navigation and watching for the trail and stuff like that. But it's hard when it kind of just disappears on you. No big deal. So this is the day that hopefully I get done with this mountain. So I am going to start walking, and I will update you guys as I progress. Talk to you later. It is an absolutely beautiful morning. I'm enjoying myself this morning. What I didn't say about last night, I kind of just realized I just complained, and sorry about that. But it was a lot of ascent yesterday, but not a lot of miles. I actually feel very well rested. I didn't sleep all that great. It takes me a couple days on the trail to be able to get comfortable. But one of the things I had to replace was an air mattress. So this new one is the newest Nemo Tensor, and that thing is so comfortable. It feels twice as big, although I know it's not. I really, really like it. So that was an excellent purchase. And then I'd mentioned that I was in fog when I was setting up camp, and I expected everything to be just sopping wet today. Fortunately for me, the clouds actually started breaking as the sun was going down, maybe an hour earlier. And so I woke up to this sky. It's bright, it's totally cloudless. The only thing that was damp was my ground cloth, which of course you expect with all the moisture in the ground here. I mean, the snow is still actively melting, and I did sleep on dry ground, like quote unquote dry ground. There was no snow underneath my tent when I set it up, but there's still moisture in the ground. So that made me really happy. I got to stow everything but the tarp, and I'll throw that out, and it dries pretty quick, about to 15 minutes or so. It doesn't take long at all. So I wanted to stop. I actually climbed up to this point from the trail. I'm a little bit off trail, but I knew that it would be pretty spectacular. So I wanted to talk about all the good things that happened. I feel good. I'm surprised that actually I'm walking fairly quickly, even going uphill. So body feels good, brain feels good. Yeah, we're gonna keep on keeping on. Hello everyone. It is 10 after 8. I have reached my resting spot. This is the last water for a while, and right before Fuller Ridge. So Fuller Ridge is the area that I've been concerned about. I keep talking about it, so we'll see what it's actually like today. So I'm going to refill water here, take a snack, even though it's early, and then get crossing Fuller Ridge. So I got about 5 miles left of snow before I get out of the snow. So the fact that I'm here at a little bit after 8, I imagine I can get everything done by 8:30. It's a good time. Snow's still crunchy, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being done with this section. And here is Fuller Ridge. Okay, so angle perception on video is just so hard to document and to understand on video. So I backed up a little bit. I'm about 6 feet from my poles. They're on either side of the trail, and you can see the angle. They are the same height, and the one on the left actually is in snow more than the other one by about 2 inches. So I'm just trying to show the angle, and that's why Fuller Ridge was an issue. So I'm just going straight line. That's the hill. Back. Poles. Straight line. And then I'll point downhill at the same angle that the hill is. So I misspoke. That was just a pass I went through. It was pretty, but it was just a pass. This is actually Fuller Ridge. It's kind of the start of it. And then the end's kind of right down there. Unless it's a spectacular shot, I probably won't do this too many more times, but this is a look back. I'm already dropping in elevation, and that peak just around the ridge line there is Mount San Jacinto. It's a real beautiful day today. Okay, so kind of explaining why I'm one, tired, and two, slowing down. So yet again, this wasn't really well explained, or it's not really well talked about. So what I thought was the sketchy section was that Fuller Ridge, which was up at elevation, and it was a relatively short stint. So I get back onto this side after, like, I drop down and then climb back up, and I come onto this side of the hill, and I've been going down for quite a while, and I'll tell you what's happened to me so far, but I suspect it's not done. But this surprised me because I didn't know that it was going to be a couple of 4 or 5 miles like this. So this is what I'm working through now. But while I got surprised again, this time I'm mentally prepared for it, and I'm actually, like, I'm not hating it. I'm doing good. So it's still early. It's, I think, approaching 11 now. So I'm still in good shape as far as the condition of the snow. I do think that I can get out of this before noon. So that's my effort, and that's what I'm trying to do now. I don't know how well you can see that hole, but that's the post hole. There's sticks in there and granite. And I just knew that when I pulled my leg out, it was going to be shredded. And turns out I'm okay. I got away with one there. That was bad. So yeah, I post holed. And then trying to get to my feet, I slid down. So I'm under a tree. I did not hit the tree. You can see my slide marks. This slipped right out, and there's my pole stuck there. The snow did not give up easy. I just got out of it. Like, you can see dirt there, but it's surrounded by snow. And I haven't seen one of those in probably 5 hiking days. Just not a lot of signage on this trail. I'm very excited because behind that log is a picnic table. I am taking lunch. Good afternoon. It is 12:04. I've done 7.1 miles, and I think I'm through most of the snow. I think I'm going to get a little bit more in the next mile, but it should be spotty. So I think I finally got through that. That last part was hard. When people talk about Fuller Ridge, I kind of alluded to it. Like, I thought it was just the actual ridge, and I got on it and I was like, oh, this is sketchy, but okay, no problem. And then you drop down and you're like, okay, so we're going to drop down from now on. No, you climb back up, you go over another ridge, and then you go on to what would be the east facing side. And it's nothing but, snow, like 5 to 8 foot drifts, steep. So just be forewarned, it's April 28th today. It's Sunday, and it's like I said, it's noon. I started post holing probably about 11:30 this morning, and I only did it like two, maybe three times. But I did slide, like my feet went out from under me five different times. The first one was probably the scariest, and one where I could have used an ice axe. Fortunately, the condition of the snow, I was able to stop myself. I have like some busted up knuckles, and it looks worse than they are. I just haven't had a chance to clean them off. And then like a little spot on that hand, but that's it. Everything else is intact. My my pack has been dripping for a while, but that's okay. So I'm done. I got through. I'm done with San Jacinto, pretty much. All that's left now is to keep dropping down to Highway 10. It's about 20 miles, I think, from here. It's pretty significant, but taking a break. I did this morning. I wanted to say I knew I did everything I could to prepare myself for today. So this morning, not only did I have coffee, but I had a full breakfast. At Water when I stopped. I hope you guys could hear me, but I planned on eating then, but I just wasn't hungry. And honestly, by the time I got my water, it was 8:25, and I wanted to get moving just to beat the sun hitting the snow. And I'm really glad I did. So I'm stopping for lunch, hydrate a little bit, and then really from here, I don't really have plans. So it being just a little bit after noon, we'll see what I can do today. So I just kind of just wanted to recap that, and then we'll move forward from here. So I'm really looking forward to being out of snow, let me tell you. Talk to you later. Okay, I'm done with lunch, and while I did hit more snow and downhill and I needed my crampons, I just took them off, so wish me luck. I'm near the end of my day, but I made it. 200 trail miles. Not bad. Good evening, everybody. It's about 6:21 right now. I just got done walking. I started at 5:45, so what's that, 12 hours and change. I got done with the snow, 7 miles of it by noon, and then made it down to a campsite. So I had to get to Water and then a campsite. So I did pretty good. Over 18 miles today, and that pretty close to a record, I think, for me. And then another big milestone. And I don't sound excited when I talk on the video, but I hit mile marker 200. So 200 miles on the PCT that I've done today, as of today. I'm about 10 miles, I think, from I-10, and I'll have to resupply tomorrow. That's really the only thing I have planned, but I am really tired. I am gassed. My feet are tired. So I'm going to set up the tent, throw my stuff in there, eat, and then take care of my feet. Yeah, very good day. End of day 16, and I think it was extremely productive. And look at that scenery behind me. It changed quite a bit in the last few hours. No more pine trees, but no more snow. Talk to you later.